A, B, C, D. Good.
A for apple, B for ball.
A for apple, B for ball. Excellent. But how did we exactly learn that?
Through our senses.
Brilliant. Through our senses. And what senses do we have? The 5 senses. Okay. To make it quick. A, K, O and G. We've got visual, you looked at something and then learned. We've got auditory, you heard something and then learned. We've got kinesthetic, you touched something, you felt something and then learned. Then O stands for olfactory, which is your sense of smell. So you smelled something and then learned how does the apple smell like. Then you have gustatory, how does the apple taste like, right? That is how we learned. And those are the primary means of getting information in today's world, even after we become adults. Now, when all this information starts coming in, what happens to it? Do you know the amount of data that is processed by the human brain, or the amount of data that reaches us at any given point of time? Let's talk in computer-based terms. Some of you who have been here to my earlier sessions will already know the answer. So I request those of you to not reveal the answer for now. But any ideas as to how much data keeps coming on into our brains all the time per second? In terms of bytes? Yes, you're absolutely right. Now we are looking at the amount of data that keeps coming in. How much do you think? 1000 GB? Okay. Any other ideas? None? Infinity. Okay. What happens is, research has found out that through all your 5 senses, there are 2 million bits of data which keep coming in. 2 million bits of data which keep coming in per second. Can you imagine that amount of data?
In the sense of words.
2 million bits of data keep coming into your brain. We actually process out of this. Any ideas? Apart from 600? No guesses. Oh, it's all right to be wrong. There are no punishments unlike school. So, of these 2 million bits per second, only 134 bits are processed by our brains per second. 134 bit. All of them are quite right. What I request you to look at is, draw your attention to the fact, no matter what, all our perspectives, what really they point out to is, motivation is nothing but a state. Isn't it? Right? Motivation is nothing but a state. And one interesting thing to note here is, this is not the only way in which it works. Generally, when you're receiving data, you first create an internal representation, your picture of reality, which in turn creates a state within you, which in turn creates your body and your physical results in the world outside. Now, interestingly enough, it also works in a reverse manner. Changes in your body language in turn can also affect your state, in turn can also affect your internal representation. Vice versa, works phenomenally. Okay, I'm not a scientist, so I don't really know with accurate data as to why this works, how does it work, how much data is there to correlate. I really don't know. What I know for a fact is that I am an NLP practitioner and I have seen this working with absolutely everyone that I've dealt with till now. To give you a very small example, has it ever happened with you that when you were young, you either liked or disliked a particular thing, and as you grew older, your like about that thing changed into a dislike, or a dislike changed into a like? Has that happened with you? Yes or no? Yes? Why do you think that happened? Why do you think that happened? A state of mind. Something in the outside world changed for you at that particular time. When you reflect back, something in the outside world, in your physical being, changed for you at that point of time, and your like was either reversed to a dislike or a dislike was reversed to a like, because of those changes in your physical world, your mental state changed. And therefore, your internal representation of that thing as being good or bad changed. Now, the interesting thing is, something similar also works with motivation. If this can work with everything, why can't it work with motivation? So how do you really make it work for you? Brilliant. Any answers to that? Now that we have discussed something about how different things affect each other, can you give me a guess? Or how do you change your state? You're absolutely right. How do you change your state? Which is the major question?
Change your posture.
Change your posture. Okay. All right.
Increase your confidence.
It will increase your confidence. Okay. That's a good way. Anything else, people?
Change your self-talk.
Change your self-talk. All right. Interesting. Yes.
Change your thought process.
Change your thought process. Good. Anything else?
Change your feelings.
Change your feelings. All right. Yes, definitely will work. My question is, how will you actually change all this? You're absolutely right. Change any one of these things and your motivation levels will zoom up. But how do you actually change them? Huh?
Change the way you think for things.
Change the way you think for things. Great. How is my question to you, sir? You're absolutely right. How is my question for you? Mechanically. How? Without reason. How do you do that? It will not work. Because it's a mechanical thing.
There is no feelings and emotions, that's why.
There is no feelings and emotions, that's why. Okay.
Initially it may be mechanical, but slowly it becomes your habit and feeling automatically.
And then the subconscious mind take over.
Okay.
Right?
So how do you do it?
Give you auto-suggestion.
Huh? Auto-suggestion. How do you actually utilize the auto-suggestion?
Yeah, before.
So something like a mantra. Is that what we are talking about? We build our own mantra and we keep chanting.
Positive affirmations.
Positive affirmations. Okay, brilliant.
I'm strong, nothing is happening to me.
Okay. All right. That's a very good way of doing it. Now looking at this model, I will give you a pointer. You were saying something, sir? Sorry. How? My question is, how do you do it? You're absolutely right. Increase your confidence and your motivation increases. Okay, great. Now how will you utilize that along with this? Huh? Enlightenment. How will you gain that? My question is, how? Experience, how? How? How do you do it? By concentrating. Okay. All right. It's a realization. Yes, sir. Think that it will be positive and it will happen. Okay, great. Okay, then let me ask you a question. If we know that doing all this work and we have done it. Why are we here today?
It's not quick. Knowing is not quick.
Knowing is not doing. Brilliant. I agree. Please understand, with a lot of things, absolutely right. Knowing is not doing. We know a lot. However, we don't know how do I actually do it. Knowing it is one thing, but how do